want to focus on base quantities because it is one of the components in terms of classification of quantities in terms of their basic composition, right? And we identify one of them as base quantities. So we are focusing on that. Base quantities, what are they? We need to really understand what they do and why they came into being and why are they classified as such. We say quantities is anything that can be measured either by instrument of uh, calculation, right? When you say base quantity, it's just like when you are building a house. When you are building a house, we have a foundation, right? We have the fundamental, we have the base, something that every other thing builds up on. Everything builds on the base or the foundation. So the base quantities are also called fundamental quantities or base quantities, like just the base of a building. It needs to be very strong. It's the one on which other ones are built, right? That's what base quantities are. Remember, quantities is anything that can be measured by instrument of calculation. So now, what are base quantities doing? Let's try to find the actual definition of what base quantities are. Yeah, so these base quantities. Base quantities are quantity, right? They are quantities that are independent on their own and from which other quantities are obtained. And there are 7 in total, 7 of them. Like this, the number in the days, right? The days of the week. So 7 of them. So base quantities, they are the base quantities, as I said, they are the fundamental quantities. They are the quantities on which other quantities are built. So that's why they are independent on their own. It means that if you take them, you can break them down. They are like the foundation. They are the foundation, the basic quantities that you can ever see. And they are 7. So combining any of the 7 will give you other ones. But right now we are focusing on the base quantities, right? So base quantities are quantities that are independent on their own and from which other quantities are obtained. Just like that. It's very simple, right? Yeah, so now let's look at them. There are 7 in number. Let's look at what they are. In looking at what they are, we have an acronym or let's say a phrase for you, which you can use to remember these 7 quantities, right? They are found in other quantities that you may have, but it's good that every scientist or every physician knows these quantities. So these quantities, you have an acronym that will help you in order to remember them. And then this is what we have for you, just a phrase for you. Amma must listen to elected temple leaders. Amma must listen to elected temple leaders. This is something simple that you can use to remember the 7 quantities, right? These are not the name. They are something that will help you to remember them. They are 7. So if you count them, they are 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these are the name, the acronym that you can use, or the phrase you can use to remember all the basic 7 quantities. At least every physician should know. Remember, this topic, this introduction, we are trying to find the basic tools that we need before we get deep into the major topics in physics. Yeah, that's why you need to actually pay attention to the basic one because we'll be referring to them when we are moving forward. Okay, so now what does AMA good for? Let me give you. So AMA is amount of substance. So AMA is just amount of substance. Let me adjust this. Okay. So yeah, so AMA is amount of substance. Yes. The next one is mass. So it rhymes with mass in a way. That's why we have the mass. So amount of substance, AMA for amount of substance, must for mass. Listen is, let's give it to length. It's length. Someone might say separation, so length, right? Then the next one, this one is time. Time. The two for time. Okay, it doesn't rhyme actually, but it's something you need to put in there to make sure that the acronym works, right? So T, there are only 2 T's inside. One is time. Elected, so is electric current. Electric current. Electric current. That's what we use for the elected. Then tempo, this one rhymes with temperature. Temperature. And the last one, leaders, also doesn't rhyme that much, but it's luminous intensity. Luminous intensity. Yeah, so these are the 7 ones, right? AMA must listen to elected tempo leaders. So AMA for amount of substance, must for mass, listen for length, 2 for time, elected for electric current, tempo for temperature, and leaders for luminous intensity. These are the 7 fundamental quantities that everyone should know. Chemists, physicists, or once you are a scientist, or everyone should at least know these basic 7 quantities. They are like the fundamental quantities that you have to know. Okay, one more information on these basic quantities is what we are going to find in this table. Yeah, there's an extra information that is on this fundamental quantity. So here we don't have the acronym or the phrase here. We have the full thing for you. The first one we say AMA is amount of substance, right? They have units and the symbol of the unit. So quantity, right? The unit is mole and the symbol is mole. The mass, the unit of mass is kilogram, and then the symbol is kg. The length, the unit for length is meter, and then the symbol is small m, like lowercase m. Time is in seconds and lowercase s. Electric current, ampere, and capital A. Temperature, Kelvin, K. Luminous intensity, candela, CD. And if you look at the symbol and the unit, some of the units, you see that some are in capital letters, right? Those that are in capital letters are just referring to names of scientists that have discovered that are associated with such units, right? Or that have worked in the field that bring out that unit. So we have something like the K, Kelvin. Kelvin is a name of a person, right? That's associated with Kelvin. So if you use Kelvin for temperature, so you work in the field of temperature or thermal physics. Ampere. So ampere is the name of a physicist, right? Or a scientist that work in the field of electricity. So came out with the name electric current, and we gave him the name, his name to the unit. So ampere. So ampere, Kelvin. So capital K, capital A. Always remember that they are capital letters because of their name associated with scientists' names. So we will see other units that may come up, and then we will use the name. It's look like the names of people. The name of people. Those are associated with scientists. But in terms of the basic quantities, these are the two: amount of substance. Oh, ampere and Kelvin are scientists' name. These are given to the units. Now, units. Don't worry, we'll talk about unit as a whole concept in a separate video for you to understand what units are and what they are doing, their importance. Right now, we need to know that at least our basic quantities are 7. AMA must listen to tempo leaders. So we have amount of substance, mass, length, time, electric current, temperature, and luminous intensity, and then the units associated with each of them is given in the second column, and the last column are the symbol. We'll use these things. These things are very important for us. We'll use them throughout. Remember, we are still gathering the tools in order to be ready to enter the major topics of physics. So it's very important to pay critical attention to this introduction video and the tools we are trying to explore before we start. With that, that will make the understanding of the topic physics easy for you. So don't jump, don't skip, just follow us, keep up the pace, and then you will get there. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video where we explore derived quantities.